The following exercise is an exercise to help you transform old habitual ways of responding. It's an exercise designed to help you engage with yourself in a way that helps you bring about change. And you probably know that change does not happen in a straight line. Change is not linear. You might find yourself moving forward, only to discover yourself slipping back to old patterns. And when this happens, it can be disappointing and discouraging. And the challenge that you're capable of meeting is how to recognize and build on the gains that you make. And also how to recognize when you slip back into old patterns without getting down on yourself, but also being willing to learn from those moments and to set your intention to do it differently the next time. In this way, recognition and setting intention again and again, you will move forward toward your highest aspirations. So as you allow yourself right now to go into a state of hypnotic trance, a lighter stage or a deeper stage, whatever's right for you today, relaxing and drifting down, letting go and allowing thoughts to drift, images will appear, they'll come and they'll go, not too fast and not too slow. And you can simply watch them drift. As you drift down even more now, just at the right pace for you, not needing to do anything at all for this time. You might even ask yourself, can I allow my mind to focus on comfort and calmness now? It's an internal and focused attention within your mind's eye. And now in the coming minutes, I want you to create 2 images, 2 pictures in your mind. Each will be in full color, powerful images that will fill your entire mind. The first picture we're going to call the moment of being trapped by old ways of responding. So this is a picture of being triggered and trapped. And this situation may be difficult, painful, and I want you to imagine yourself right now in a situation just like this. Allow this image to appear to you in detail. You might notice where you are, the details of the room. You might even notice what you're wearing, how your body feels. Who else is in the room with you? And this is a situation where you're responding out of anger or hurt or apprehension or nervousness. Just make this image as vivid as you can. Aware now of sounds and images. The scenario is in full color and vivid. Imagining how you're responding within yourself, your thoughts, feelings, physical sensations, again, imagine what is happening inside you vividly. And when you have this vividly pictured in your mind, you'll become equally aware of what is happening outside of you, both inside and outside. And when you are here, when this scenario is very vivid, you can say the word to yourself, ready. Saying the word ready. And when you do, you'll put aside those images for a moment. Put those images aside for a few moments and we'll come back to them. And now I'd like you to form another image in your mind's eye, in your imagination. And we're going to call this image or picture the moment of transformation. And imagine this picture one in which you are in the same situation as before, and your response is different. You are now fully in charge of you, and this feels so empowering. You're confident. And how you feel, how you respond. This moment is where you really can achieve how you most want to be, how you want to respond in this difficult moment. You're in charge. And it feels so good to know that you can feel so good regardless of what is happening outside you and what others are saying or how they're responding. You are confident, feeling wonderful and good. And you actually can see this new way of experiencing yourself in this moment playing across your face. You can see your face now, and you can see your body posture now, how you're holding yourself upright and dignified. And as you look at your face, you'll notice a slight smile on your face as you recognize that you really are free to respond in whatever way you choose to. Looking at this picture as detailed as you can, and recognizing that you're no longer hooked by negative feelings. You are free, really free. Notice the environment around you now. The people, the room, everything. Maybe most important, notice the look of happiness on your face or of confidence on your face. And that look comes from the inside out. The smile is for you, as you recognize that you really are in charge of how you respond to your world. And you've done your best and feel very good about it. And you can see it all over your face. And when you've imagined this scenario, the moment of transformation, to your satisfaction, I want you again to say to yourself the word ready. Say the word ready. Great. And now I'd like you to bring up both of the pictures in the following way. So the first picture, the one that we called trapped by old ways of responding. this picture becomes full, color, vivid. Let it fill your entire mind's eye, filling your entire imagination again, a moment of how you responded in a painful or unhelpful habitual way. And then in one small corner of this vivid picture, there is a small black and white picture tucked into the corner. And that black and white picture is the one that's the moment of transformation, where you did it differently and felt so good about it. So again, bring up this picture, this first picture of being trapped by habitual responding, and let it become full color. And tucked in the corner is that small black and white picture. The picture where you can see a smile on your face, that smile that's just for you as you imagine having responded differently. That moment of transformation is tucked away in a small black and white corner of the frame now. So let yourself arrange the pictures in this way. And when you've done this to your satisfaction, say again to yourself, ready. Say the word ready. That's right. And now in a moment, when I say the word now and snap my fingers, I want you to switch those pictures over so that the small black and white picture of you in transformation now becomes the large picture filling your mind's entire frame. And when it switches, that little black and white picture in the corner, that picture of transformation will become bold, full color. And the picture of being trapped by old ways of acting and responding will shrink down and become small black and white picture tucked away in the corner there. So again, when I say the word now and snap my fingers, you'll just switch them over in your mind's eye and allow yourself to completely enjoy those feelings that are now displayed on your face and in your body posture. This very vivid picture that will appear when you imagine the moment of transformation. So ready, here we go. Now, switch those pictures over and allow yourself to experience that moment of transformation. That becomes the dominant picture in your mind's eye, and it is vivid. And when you have again fully associated to that moment, I'd like you to clear your mind again. And when you clear your mind again, you can let yourself imagine a favorite place or scene, a place where you really enjoy being. Or maybe you'll imagine doing something you really, really enjoy doing. So clearing your mind and enjoying that. Just imagining this scene of doing something you really enjoy doing. Because now we're going to return and set the pictures up like we initially did. The moment of being trapped by habits of responding, again, will be full color and vivid, where you're hooked and feel trapped. And maybe you don't feel in charge of how you respond. Let this situation again fill your entire mind's eye. Fill your entire imagination, where you see yourself responding in a way that is painful or unhelpful to the situation. And as this is happening, that moment of transformation again becomes a small, dull picture in the corner of your imagination. And we're going to repeat the process now of switching these pictures out once again. So when I say the word now and snap my fingers, you're going to again switch those pictures around so that the small, dull picture of the moment of transformation becomes the large, full-color picture, and the moment of being trapped by your old ways of responding, that becomes dull and smaller still. So again, get ready now. Switch those pictures over in your mind. The moment of transformation becomes large, vivid, full color. Really nice. And again, one more time, I'm going to ask you to clear your mind's eye and start anew. And I want you to repeat this exercise to yourself, so that when you have the old scene of being trapped by anxiety or anger or reactivity, being trapped by your response, that will be large and vivid and colorful. And the new transformational way of responding will be a dull black and white picture in the corner of your mind. And then you'll say the word now in your mind's eye and snap your fingers in your mind's eye. And these pictures will be switched over again. So that your way of responding in your transformed, empowered way will become front, center, full color, creating this real and vivid and helpful practice all on your own now as I stay quiet. Really good. Now you know that you can create your own reality in your mind's eye. And with practice, you really can create your own reality. Whenever you have challenges coming up, or simply when you want to reinforce your healthy adaptive responses to painful feelings or difficult environments. And as you continue with this practice, you really will discover that negative feelings are simply negative feelings. They are no longer traps for you. And you really are in charge of you. So that no matter what is happening around you, you can respond in empowering, adaptive ways. And this practice over and over will bring you tremendous strength and pleasure. And now I'll read you a poem by Portia Nelson as a wonderful way for your unconscious mind to retain all the gains you've made in this very short time. I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in I am lost. I am helpless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. Walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. I walk down another street. And so now you're going to feel more comfortable and confident and calm within yourself. And very soon it will be difficult for you to imagine old, unhelpful ways of responding to difficult feelings or situations without the more adaptive way of responding becoming more vivid and taking over. This is going to make you calmly confident, knowing that you're shaping a life of intention, a purposeful life where you can create all things to enable you to be your most authentic self. Thank yourself for listening and practicing and taking this experience with you today, tomorrow, and all of your tomorrows.